smaller. So on this review, I'm actually going to be reviewing from local based brewery. In fact, I've got all these from their tap room. So Alter Ego Brewing, a nano brewery in Nottingham. This is there, and I couldn't get all the description on the description because you only get 60 characters. And this is an Imperial White Stout, Intergalactic Pile, Bakewell pudding from Alter Ego Brewing. You just can't get it into 60 characters. So welcome back, everyone. Did I? Oh, I can't change it now anyway. So we'll give it a pour. We'll see how it goes. I've got a fresh glass. Hey, there's a novelty. And I'm going to pour the rest. No, it got released last week. Yeah, it got released at the beginning of last week. There, you can get them for free for 18 quid from the tip in. Yeah, it is. Yeah. May the force be with you. Yes. No sound. So we'll give it a pour. We'll see how it goes. Oh, right, here we go. I don't know what to expect. Okay. Different. Quite light. Oh no. Go away, daughter. Hey. Go away. Yes, matey. Yeah, it only came out last week. I got to the weekend. I wanted to get it. You know, it's one of those things. That's the daughter ringing up. She'll ring the wife now. Don't know why she's trying to ring me. So yeah, it says on the back, not that I can read it, an Imperial White Dessert Stout, perfectly crafted for your enjoyment. And they're based in Heanor in Derbyshire. 9%, I think it's 9%. Yeah, 9%. That other one must have been 8.5. So I've got a little bit left in the bottle for later. So let me just put a camera underneath for summer because it's not, we're not seeing the Alter Ego. So let me just put a few things here just to lift it up. Yeah, it's done bugger all, hasn't it? Still can't see it. I know. Don't you know I do live beer reviews? Shocking. So quite the difference in colour. Yeah, it's like a dark amber, light browny colour, whitehead. I've never seen an Imperial looking like this before. It's very different. Yeah, I can see the carbonation, which you don't normally see in Imperials, to be fair. About 8 millimeters of head. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a dark golden amber colour, isn't it? You know, like a dark amber, golden. When I'm doing reviews, my beer, she can ring the wife. The wife's up the house. Don't know why the wife wasn't doing it. Let's have the bell. Round two. Yeah. So this is £6.50 a can, but you can get it for 18 quid for 3 different ones. I lobbed it at my wife earlier. I haven't seen it since. As you do. So I'll just quickly get the pop-up chat back on. That is something, isn't it? You know, quite the difference. I'm just waiting for the pop-up chat. So on the nose, there's a subtle, I'm definitely getting a subtle cherry flavour on the nose. Bit of almond. Is it? Rightio. Oh. It's like a cake beer. Oh. And another one. I can feel my smile coming on. Jesus. 2 box tickers on the row, and that's just for the initial taste. Oh. Oh. It's a good picture, isn't it? So it's called Intergalactic Pie Hole. And, you know, you've got to be careful what you say with that. It can turn into other sorts of words. So, yeah, Nano Brewery based in Nottingham. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? I've never seen an Imperial Stout look like this. Welcome back, Mr. Bolton. It's just, wow. It's you know, I was wondering what it was going to turn out like. When it says a white stout, it's like, what? I've not seen Houghton's comments. No, I've not looked at any social media this weekend, bar beer reviews. I don't really care for the rest, to be honest. You know, the news, I can't stand it. It's all doom and gloom. Oh well, laptop's gone down. Man down. Let me change the let me get a bit further in. So the other one was a true cherry fest of a beer. This one, imagine cherry Bakewell. So we're talking cherry, almond. I'm still getting the flavours going round, but bear in mind also that I've just drank that full-on cherry. So I want to get a bit further down before I you know, until it's really round the palate. What I can say is 9%, £6.50. Would I buy it? Bonjour, Steve. Would I buy it again? Yes. Yes, they've done a good job. I just want to get a bit further. The first initial few sips, it's brought a smile to my face. And you know those beers that bring a smile, they're the beers that just, oh, tick those boxes. Hey, look, the comments are back now. Albeit about 3 minutes behind. Oh, it's a treat. 18 quid, 3 Imperials. I mean, I don't know what their postage and packaging's like, you know, the tip in. If you Google that, you'll see them. What's my hangover cure? Laying in bed and not getting up. And certainly not getting caught out by the wife when I walk up the house. With any luck, she's fast asleep. My head is feeling warmish, you're damn right. And bearing in mind, I've still got to drink that much of the first beer, and then about the same again for the battle review. So I like this. I like the review element, like what I'm doing now. Then I like the battle, which you're not being awful to any brewery because, yeah. You're not being awful to any brewery. A 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. No, I get an 11-year-old jump in the bed. But just do that battle, a friendly battle, you know, because on the reviews, I've already praised the beers. Well, we never know. I mean, I need to get to it first. Yeah, she took the tea at me. She drinks coffee. But I know what you mean. Oh. So cherry and almond and that boozy hit. Oh, you're doing a load of packing. Yeah, I thought your shelves were empty earlier. I had a quick nosy on your chat. Didn't say hello because I was busy doing something, but you sleep on the floor. Bless you. Straight red. Yeah. We'll know by about 9:15. And I need to be careful because it's already 20 to 9 and I've still got this and the next one. So I might need to make this a slightly shorter review. Good on you, mate. Always tough moving house. Make sure you got loads of mates to help you out. Yeah. Depends if you like Imperial Stouts or not. if you, Imperial Stouts generally will always cost you, yeah, I know, will always cost you more money. If you want to know what an Imperial Stout tastes like, go to, yeah, they make some lovely, they don't just make these, they've got some good beers. If you go on the tip in on their website, good evening Lee, and have a look at the beers they've got Cloudwater. I mean, I don't know if the Cloudwater and the Daya are the same prices as elsewhere. That I don't know. I don't really look at a lot of shops, to be honest. If I can't afford it, I don't go looking because it just upsets you. Oh, fills the palate. Oh, a 2-bed house from a 2-bed bungalow. Don't get pissy arse when you're walking upstairs then. Jesus, hey. The only good thing about bungalows, you've got no stairs to navigate. It's always good when you're drunk. So, the most unusual Imperial Stout I've ever seen. The only Imperial Stouts I've ever seen have been nigh on black or black, you know. So it's unusual, but the aroma, the cherry, the almond, as it says, it's like a Bakewell pudding. I'm so excited for the banoffee one behind me. I will review that live on a future day. Won't be long because I can't wait. Surely most people are like me. You buy something that you think's a box ticker, you can't wait to review it. You think, sod this, I'm reviewing it, or you're drinking it as quick as you can because you want to taste it. That's all the only reason. Yeah, and that's the thing, isn't it? You know, being so far. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. So 12 minutes in, I am wary of the time because I did a bit over on that last beer review. So I would say a dark gold or amber pour, depending on the colour you're looking at. A little bit of a head, a little bit of a whitish head. Cherry, subtle cherry and almond on the nose. Throughout it has been cherry and almond with a booziness to it. There are other complexities that I just can't pick out. And I'm sure somebody who drinks this will be able to. Oh God. And you know, this is where the big breweries need to take notice. Little breweries like these are producing beers. They're as good as these Cloudwaters, 4Pure, Brewdog. You know, it's not always about the big ones. The little ones, they to them, it's all about making the beer as perfect as possible. And I've got a local brewery near me called Urban Chicken Ale. He brewed a batch of beer and he didn't like the taste of it. There was an element of the taste he didn't like. So he binned it. He chucked it all away. And it's like sugar. And yet, Audi, twice as nice. Eh? How dare they sell that? I mean, when you've got a local brewer brewing out of a garage, you know, taste testing it and not being 100%. And he's there and he's thinking, sod this. They are, yeah. And, you know, to give them our support, it is amazing, especially when they produce such cracking beers. I mean, I've had about 6 or 7 now from these. I've got a playlist on the channel, Alter Ego Brewing. I'm not sure they're all on there, but the majority are. They did a something white stout, a coconut something stout at Christmas, and it was divine. And that'd be on my Venture Beers playlist because that's before I started doing individual breweries playlists. But anyway, wary of the time because I do want to get the final thing and I don't want to get a bollocking. And I know that I'm going to be twatted by the time I come to the last bit. It's what it's all about, isn't it? And you know, I'm proud that as somebody who's a fan of beer, ignore anything about being a beer reviewer. Bollocks, that is. But as a fan of beer, it's nice to taste this, to let other people know and to spread their name. That's what it's all about. That's where a beer reviewer is all about. Nothing about being a celebrity and all that. Who cares? You know. So, no, it's not overly sickly. No. I don't know if you could do 2 or 3, but 1, perfect. Closest brewery to me. There's a micro pub up the road called the Abdication. It's about 500 yards away. They brew their own beers in their back of their pub. And in Nottingham, they have a group of amateur brewers where they can pay so much a month to join this group. I was going to join it, but I haven't got the money to do it. And it's called A Place to Brew in Nottingham. And the Abdication, like, basically loan their equipment out to A Place to Brew. So they are a micro pub that brews as well. So yeah, out this unbelievable looking Imperial Stout as a newcomer to craft beers, even though I've been following Brewed for 10 years. It's 9%, matey. An amber pour. Never seen that on the you know, obviously I've only really got into the craft beers maybe the last 2 years, if I'm being truly honest. But brilliant taste. I'm not going over it again because I sound pissed. Definitely about a 4.64 out of 5. Would I drink it again? Always. I've still got some left. They're they've released 3. Would I drink it again? Hell yes. And I'll pour this out. This is for the battle. Right. I need to kill this beer review off. I'm letting the air get to them 2 beers. Back in 2 minutes with the next review. Thank you for everybody watching who are commenting, and for everybody in the background. You know, it's a great community. It's never about the person in front of the camera, the person yakking. It's much more about the old community. And you know, sometimes people forget that it's about everybody, not just the one person on the camera. Cheers. Right, back in 2 minutes with the 3rd review. Oh, Thornbury.